Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yup, let's get original crew, man. We're back today, man. We got a body cam for y'all today of cops mistake mass killer for prankster. How you feel about that?
Like,
how you feel about that?
I don't feel good about it. I don't know, because I'm trying to figure out how. But I'm about to find out. Okay.
Hey, with that being said, before we get into it, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go. If you want to first support, all you gotta do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals,
like it with a thumbs up.
Man, let's check it out. Let's see what how cops screwed us up again. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's get it.
He said he killed 5 people. He said that he killed 5 people.
I got a call from 2 cousins. My son murdered them all. Yeah. He was locked up for 20 years.
I'm serious. I'm not crazy. You could go to the address and verify it, but I want you to handcuff me first.
All right, let me pull up really quick. What the hell is going on? What the hell, dude?
Man, somebody tell you.
It sounds like it's. You know what it sounds like?
Lord.
It sounds like this man like the call like, what the hell? I ain't signed up for this shit tonight. That's what low key sounds like.
Somebody come to you telling you they done did something. They want to be handcuffed. Something like this to this degree. All right, let's figure this out. But I ain't about to take you for no joke.
I don't take nobody for no joke. Unless you look like one.
Okay.
And half of y'all be see like ain't even for this.
Pull up really quick. What the hell is going on? What the hell, dude?
When an unassuming man waves down Cleveland police on the evening of January 13th, 2023, the officers have no idea what to expect. Given the man's peculiar intensity and his unusual request, their seeming annoyance with the situation can perhaps be understood.
He approached our vehicle and said that he just did something bad. He said he killed 5 people. He said that he killed 5 people.
Only a few minutes before police encounter the man, a Chicago woman named Lourdes Martinez contacts 911 to tell Cleveland dispatchers that she'd received a disturbing call.
I got a phone call from my ex-boyfriend that he just killed his whole family, and his mother's on his way there to the house. And the one he said he killed was his sister, brother-in-law, 2 kids, and his sister's father. You think he's serious? When the first time he called, he was crying and told me that he loved me, that he's always going to love me, and he's never going to see me again. And he was very highly upset and then hung up.
Given the sensational nature of her ex-boyfriend's claim, it's perhaps natural that the dispatcher reacts.
So he killed his sister, go ahead. Her boyfriend, her 2 kids, and his sister's father.
Yeah.
That's fucking insane, bro.
Reacts with doubt when the dispatcher presses for more information. The caller reveals details that not only put the man's claims in context, but also herald possible danger for anyone, including police.
Does he have any mental or physical disabilities? No, he's bipolar, but he did tell me that he has a gun and he still has 2 bullets in it.
2 bullets left. Was he trying to scare her into thinking he was planning further violence? Is he making a veiled illusion of potentially taking his own life? These are the questions that police department officials must consider as they attempt to figure out what's transpiring. Later in the call, the woman provides the dispatcher with additional background on her ex-boyfriend, along with blood-curdling details about their conversation.
He's been in prison before. He's been there for about 21 years of break, but it was never for murder. It's always been drug charges. So he called upset and crying.
Was he selling drugs or was he taking? Which is, you know what I'm saying? Taking drugs is different than selling drugs. You get what I mean?
I guess it will have to be.
I'm saying because you can be taking it and get caught with it on you and still go to jail. And you can end up doing prison time for, depending on how many offenses you.
I got you.
But if you selling, but she said 20 years of break. I mean, is that 21 years of total, or is it in like go 5 years, do a 7-year stint, do a 8? You know what I'm saying? Because he doesn't look that old, not in this frame.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Great, but it was never for murder. It's always been drug charges.
So he called upset and crying?
Yeah, the first time he did. The second time when we talked on FaceTime, he seemed more calm, but he just kept saying over and over because I did it.
So when he called back, he seemed calm?
Yeah, but he kept saying, I killed them all.
What's your ex-boyfriend's name?
His name is Martin, Martin, Muniz, Muniz.
At nearly the exact same time that Martin Muniz's ex-girlfriend is talking to police, Cleveland dispatchers are fielding another 911 call from Janelle Gabriel, a member of Muniz's extended family.
My aunt just called me and told me her son just killed everybody in the house. She just called me. She's crying. And so I just decided to call to say, I don't know.
And who killed everybody in the house?
His name is Martin. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true, but this is what I'm being told, and she's on her way over there, and I don't want there to be an issue.
So your aunt is on the way to address that everybody got killed at. How would she know that?
Yeah. I do not know that.
What's her name?
Carmel.
Spell it.
Carmel.
Does she drink or do drugs?
She drinks, but I don't know if she's drinking.
The man's mother is hurrying to the scene of a grisly homicide that, if found to be true, would be national news. As police are informed about the 911 calls, they also hear from another unit, which confirms that they've come into contact with a man fitting the description callers have just given to officials.
Come back and let us know if you pick your son up. I'm out here with left. Coveralls, black shoes, red echo. We have detained at the moment. We're about to put him in our back seat, head over back.
The officer on the radio is describing his encounter with the man of the hour, Martin Muniz. Oddly enough, it was Muniz himself who flagged officers down, roughly a mile north of his home address on Mack Court. If it seems strange that Muniz would be so far from his home, it does coincide with what his ex-girlfriend told police dispatchers. She confirmed that on her second conversation with Muniz, he was FaceTiming her while out on a walk. Again, the question surfaces, is the suspect having a lark for his own deranged amusement, or are his confessions real? When he speaks to the officers, they don't yet know about the 911 calls, and given the man's bizarre statements, they aren't sure what to believe.
I'm serious. I'm not crazy. And you could go to the address and verify the address.
You look crazy, motherfuckers.
But I want you to handcuff me first.
All right, let me pull up really quick. What the hell is going on, dude? What the hell, dude?
Like, what me?
Hold on, I got us. Get out, cuffed. Turn your camera on.
240 radio. Yeah, you can put us out, or clear us off of this assignment, no cause, and put us out at 44 on Clark with a male. He approached our vehicle and said that he just did something bad, and he's going to give us an address on Mack Court as to what he did and where it's at.
Bathroom 2, the bedroom 1 upstairs. Damn.
He said that he killed 5 people.
The officers have been thrust into a situation they know very little about, and given Muniz's confession and the uncertainty of the scenario, it's no surprise that he's been handcuffed. At the same time, the demeanor of the officers betrays their suspicion that this story isn't true.
I'm just curious, does that male have any blood or any indication on him of this occurring?
Yeah, right.
None that I've seen.
At last, the responding officers arrive at the address on Mack Court.
Hi, my daughter lives here. I got a call from 2 cousins. My son murdered them all. I don't know. I just got here, and I don't trust him, so I was afraid to knock on the door. I was waiting for you guys.
His son's not here, I don't believe. He approached 2
Do you know the cousin? Does he have mental disorders? What's up?
Who?
The guy that called.
My son, yes. Yeah. He was locked up for 20 years. Yes, he's got mental
What was he
issues.
locked up for?
All kinds of violations.
Like violence against people?
Yes. Yeah,
okay, well, just hang tight for us.
But, my daughter's car's at home. Oh, my God, my whole inside is just shaking.
She must gave him a place to stay. Cause even in a situation like that, that's the reason why it's very scarce. And it's very I know sometimes it's it's family. You never turn your back on family, right? That's it's normally stated and said, right? Mm-hmm. You never turn your back on family. But in certain situations, you need to turn your back on family.
I'm the type of...
Well, not necessarily turn your back.
I'm the type of person where, you know me. I will help you the best I can, but I'm not giving you a place to... I'm not letting you move in with me.
Yeah, I'm not opening
that type of... I'm not... I don't... When it comes to
I really feel like you became that person after that situation.
No, I've always been that person because my mom has always been that person. But I mean, she has like let like my aunt and stuff stay like another woman. But
I feel like you really got a big like.
Now
look
I will
at
say, yeah, it like really
shed like a light on it
a little bit more once that situation happened. But yeah, I'm big on that. I'm not letting you stay in my home. I'll give you some money for you to get a room or something, but you're not staying in my home. I'm not letting you move in. You can feel how you want to feel or think like, oh, dang, see, that's a little, harsh. It is what it is.
But when you see it firsthand and you see how people take advantage of people, and it ain't just random, like, close. It's like, it's not like a cousin. It's not like, it's close. Yeah. It ain't. When I say cousin, I'm saying like a third, fourth generation cousin where like we grew up together, but our families ain't like super, super close. Yeah. Where you can be like, oh yeah, that's my cousin, but you know what I'm saying, that's distant relatives. Yeah. No, it's a uncle.
Yeah, yeah.
And you fucked your uncle.
Yeah, so seeing that and then having to having to confront you about some stuff,
especially somebody that's basically a senior citizen,
right?
And you screw over,
and you allow other people, you allow other people to come in and mistreat them and do stuff. That's why I draw the line. I'm like, no. Since that time, since me saying something to him, he has not been back. He hasn't been back since.
And he hasn't reached out to you.
And he hasn't reached out to me. I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't play that. Like, when somebody open their doors to you out the kindness of their heart, and you don't have to, they ain't asking for no money, they ain't asking for nothing in return, and you screwed them over like that, that's messed up. But in this case right here, like, if that is the case, if his sister let him move in, or if he's just visiting, maybe, spend a night here and there, because it's cold outside. I don't know, like, the how
the
it
relationship is. Or like
I don't know
the backing of
like does he stay there, was he just there visiting, or was it a random pop-up?
I'm gonna say this also, you got to be very loose even with, because this reminded me of the situation that happened in Memphis with the Lesser Street situation. The brother came on, had been in jail as well for but he also went to jail for a previous murder charge, came home. It's my brother. I don't want to turn my back on my brother. But he go in, not only killed his brother, but killed damn near everybody. And it was more than this. What was it, like 9 people? Somewhat roughly around that.
Quite a few people, yeah.
The kids viciously. One person kills multiple adults and kids. Yeah. Crazy situation. Yeah. I remember when that happened, I was just like, what the fuck? And I think that's where it dawned on me, like really pay attention to certain things. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. I don't know, man. You gotta tread lightly with family, friends.
Excuse me.
Yeah, let's go. And then the mom happened to be there.
Yeah. Barney 2-5 radio. The front door is open. It's just unlocked. It's not all the way open.
But it's not a jar.
You want me to walk in first and call my grandkids?
No, man. No.
Who else is supposed to live here?
My
given permission to go inside his
husband.
Have you tried to call her?
I called all of them. No one's answering. Her car's not here.
Supposed to be upstairs, though.
Hey, we don't need permission.
Hello?
We had 2 emails
We don't need permission.
In this case,
en route to the location. I wasn't notified of anyone being inside.
Cleveland Police!
You're not enough to go see
I don't know. I was just waiting for it. I found cops. I haven't had the cops come, so I don't know. They're going in and out.
But you go in with a plan, though, just in case.
Cleveland Police!
Immediately he come in and said, "Oh shit!"
He said, "What? 2 in the bathroom, 2 downstairs, 1 upstairs." Is that how he said it?
Two in the bedroom.
Two in the bedroom.
Two in the bathroom. I'm gonna just say 2 downstairs. Don't know exactly where the body's at. I did hear 2 in bedroom and 1 upstairs.
Like that, but yeah.
So I'm thinking sister, her boyfriend downstairs.
Her husband.
Was it her husband or boyfriend?
Husband. What the mom said husband, but yeah. Anyway,
but I think he said
her
boyfriend.
Significant other. Yeah.
Kids. I say kids in bedroom, possibly.
That's so sad, man.
And her father was upstairs.
Okay.
Somebody's on the bed.
Someone's moving too.
Someone's moving.
Oh, yo, it's real. Get EMS rolling.
Radio.
You got 1 female on the ground.
While this is the end of the body cam footage publicly released by the Cleveland Police Department, we know from subsequent reports that the scene was one of unimaginable brutality. As the officer himself says in the tape, it's real. The 911 callers and their shocking claims. Muniz's confession to police that he had done something bad. All of it was real. Officers found the bodies of 34-year-old Angelic Gonzalez, Muniz's sister, 69-year-old Miguel Gonzalez, her father, and 16-year-old Jaden Baez, her son. Officers also found Muniz's brother-in-law, Anthony Booth, who would succumb to his injuries in the hospital the very next day. Booth's 8-year-old daughter was also a victim of this senseless rampage. Police found...
So that's just Booth's daughter that's there. I'm thinking they brothers and sisters. So it's a scatter.
So it was Martin's sister, and then
this is her dad.
That's her dad.
And her son.
And that's her son.
And then her significant other, Anthony Booth, and his daughter also was there. Booth was still, I guess, holding on for
when they
life.
showed up.
But I guess also they probably didn't get there soon enough.
Could have.
Because nobody was thinking this is a serious dire need case.
Yeah.
Because even with him going to the police, then nobody really take it serious. Yeah. Even his ex-girlfriend calling, they really didn't, because she's calling from Chicago. She like, the dispatcher ain't taking it as serious. Somebody else calling ain't taking it. Like, it's not taking. It wasn't taken in a sense of urgency for me.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not gonna say she wasn't taking it serious, but she's just trying to get as much information so that she can probably relay it properly.
Yeah, I guess I'll use the incorrect term as far as taking serious, but when I say that, I meant like urgency. It wasn't a sense of urgency enough for me.
I got you.
I just wish they had responded in a faster manner than they did. Yeah. I understand you got to get all information beforehand, but I still think, you know what I'm saying, it was a lot of hesitation of approaching the situation.
That's so sad, man.
And he killed all of them with a gun, I'm presuming.
Yeah.
Found her with a gunshot wound to the neck. Miraculously, she turned out to be the lone survivor of the calculated mayhem that tore a Cleveland family apart. And what is to become of the man allegedly responsible for this heinous crime? Has he shown any signs of remorse?
Why, though?
Judge for yourself. At his arraignment on January 24th, Muniz listened as a victim's advocate informed the judge that the surviving members of his family would not be present in court and that they never want to see him again. Hearing this news, Muniz...
So the surviving members of his family.
If it's like his mom was there, whoever the other woman that was with him, maybe an aunt, a friend.
Yeah, I don't know. None of his family want anything to do with him ever again.
Because you still took. I don't know if like the mom that was there on scene. Is it her daughter? It was her daughter.
Yeah, it was her daughter. Okay, she said my daughter.
Oh, she did. She did. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm just still trying to wrap my head around how you take out
your whole family.
Your whole family. Like, regardless of the fact,
because even though it was her dad, I wonder, like, did he have any kind of role in your life as well?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because you know sometimes siblings, if they don't necessarily have the same father, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes one father might be influential in the lives of the other siblings. Kind of how, like your dad.
Yeah.
They all look at your dad as a father figure for them as well.
Well, he is my father. But
I said your dad. I said
you said y'all all look.
No, I said they all look at him as a father.
Yeah, they call
like,
him.
Even your nieces and them call him granddaddy. That's not his grandkids, but they be like granddaddy.
And he look at them as his grandkids.
Yeah, there's no difference in it.
My sister was like, "You talk to our daddy."
Your sister do be like that.
Like,
you be like, "No, girl, did you talk to your daddy?"
but for real, like, regardless of the fact that you can even go into your sister's home and
do some shit like that,
something like that.
Somebody opened their door to you because there was no forced entry, so that's literally,
you know what I'm saying?
She opened the door for you to allow you inside her home just to.
Why did you do that?
Y'all some sick ass individuals, bro. Y'all sick.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Man.
I know it says forgiveness, but I ain't gotta ever see your ass ever again.
Yeah.
I know you're supposed to forgive. You can't
but
carry.
I don't have to have anything to do with you.
Carry the heavy burden on your heart.
I don't have to ever have anything to do with you.
I ain't got no hate. I ain't got no. But
yeah.
You know how hard that is on a mom.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
Her grandkid. She said my grandkids though. So I wonder is that.
Well, that would be her grandchild.
No. I'm talking about the survivor, Boo's daughter. I wonder is that by her daughter.
Yeah, I wonder as well. But yeah.
Yeah.
Not be present in court, and that they never want to see him again. Hearing this news, Muniz's only response was a cold-hearted laugh. But it may be the justice system that laughs last. According to Cleveland's WKYC Channel 3 News, Muniz made a Facebook post only days before the murders, replying to a friend who asked, "What's good, bro?" Muniz's response provides ominous evidence of premeditation. Nothing. The end is near. Bless you, my friend. And just when you thought this sordid tale couldn't get any worse, there was a final stunning turn of events in May of 2023. That was when the incarcerated Muniz admitted to fatally shooting 45-year-old Jamie Molina in North Camden, New Jersey, on the afternoon of October 30th, 2013, 10 years before the slaughter in Cleveland.
Wow.
A jury will have the final say on what happens to Muniz, but there can be no doubt that Cuyahoga County prosecutors are ruthlessly serious about taking the alleged killer out of society for good. On March 3rd of 2023, Muniz's 25 charges were re-indicted with a designation of capital punishment, meaning that Muniz could be sentenced to death if convicted of the murders. Muniz has pleaded not guilty to all charges. At this time,
I hate when y'all do that shit.
His trial has been set for April of 2024.
I hate when they plead not guilty, because I'm like, how the fuck you gonna plead not guilty? You already confessed. All right, let's see if we get an update, y'all. How you spell the motherfucker last name?
N-I-Z. N-I-Z.
Ah, my bad.
But you literally...
He ended up pleading guilty.
Because I was about to say, like, you flagged the police down, told them, hey, I did this, took them to the crime scene, and then go turn around and plead not guilty. What you...
So it says, I'm just trying to announce, see, let me read.
Oh, go ahead. I can barely see the words, but
that's why I'm leading in. It says he pleaded guilty to 4 counts of aggravated murder and was sentenced to 4 consecutive life sentences without parole, with an additional 15 years in gun specification to be served prior to and consecutive to life sentences for the murder of 4 people. In addition, he pleaded guilty to 1 count of attempted aggravated murder and was sentenced to 11 to 16 and a half years in prison for shooting an 8-year-old female. R.I.P. to them, man.
R.I.P., right.
But he's also the suspect in a homicide in New Jersey. Martin pleaded guilty to the following charges: 4 counts of aggravated murder with 1 and 3-year gun specifications, 1 count of attempted aggravated murder with 1 and 3-year gun specifications. So he's sentenced to life. And only reason why he pled guilty.
So that he didn't get the death penalty.
So he didn't get the death penalty.
Yep.
And so this, if you wanted to Google, see other photos, yeah, that was her daughter. R.I.P., man. Just look like a family that's just average, ordinary, everyday
That is
family,
so sad, man.
So the daughter lost her mom and her mom, her dad, and her granddad.
And a brother.
And brother.
And a big brother.
Can't forget
a big
that.
Brother.
Can't
a mom,
forget that.
A dad, a big brother, and a granddad. Yep. Oh, like, Rest in peace
Police
to them, and I'm praying.
Angela Miguel and Jaden Ramirez, sister, father, and nephew.
And I'm praying for the little girl as well, because that's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard.
And he I ain't gonna hold you like even right here.
The mom.
He has no remorse. You can kind of look at his face.
Yeah,
like
when
in
they say
court.
he laughed, he don't
No, I'm talking
care.
about right here in this court.
Yeah, he don't care.
Photo.
He don't care.
Yeah, he had
so messed up, man.
Oh, he got a smile on his face and shit.
You doing too much smiling and laughing for me.
Yeah, he has
Look,
no
this
remorse.
One too.
Yeah, this is what his what's called. Oh, he got a LinkedIn account. Yeah, he is a sick individual. He must be trying to get back to his boyfriend in there.
I don't know what he was shot.
So they can spend the rest of their life together. Hey, man, y'all spend most up in the comments, man. Let us know y'all thoughts about it for us in the comment section down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
Kid
We out.
No time to kick it, got a stack of flip for my folks. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar.